everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rebecca, and today I have 5 really easy, beautiful Dollar Tree DIYs perfect for Valentine's Day. I'm actually going to be transitioning a couple of these into my spring decor, and I also think that they're all able to be customized to fit your colors or to use throughout the different seasons. So what color will you be decorating with for Valentine's Day? I would love to know. I was leaning more towards like all pinks and not doing red, but as you will clearly see, I did actually end up with a bunch of red. I do think that the gray looks really cool because I've seen a lot of gray stuff this year, and I think the gray is really pretty for Valentine's Day. But let me know, what colors are you going to be doing for Valentine's Day? Do you decorate for Valentine's Day? If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know. And also let me know which one of these DIYs was your favorite. I always love hearing from you guys. So for the first one, I totally love this one because it is so super simple and easy to do. I picked up 3 packages of the tissue paper pom-poms from Dollar Tree's party section, and I got them in light pink, red, and also in this darker pink, kind of fuchsia colored one. You could honestly just spend $1 and do 1 string of these across your mantle or doorway or a headboard above your bed. That would be so cute. I actually wanted to alternate all 3 colors in here, but I ended up deciding to just go with 2 colors because I kind of just really liked how it looked, and it was already plenty full looking. I put the pink one out first, and then I came back and I cut the ribbon so that I could tie each red pom onto the pink ribbon in between each pink pom like this. Voila! How easy is that? The next one is a super easy and really adorable candy dish. I took a plastic trifle bowl from Dollar Tree and painted the bottom part with my black chalk paint, although I think red or white paint would have looked better, I think. And then I just hot glued this Happy Valentine's Day ribbon around the clear part. And because I did the bottom black, I decided to come back with this wider black ribbon and do a strip of that under the red one just to tie it all together. But let me know, what do you guys think? Should I have done the bottom red or white to match the ribbon, or do you like the black base with the black ribbon accent? What do you guys think? Let me know. Also, let me know if you've seen these trifle bowls in your Dollar Tree or not, because I'm not sure if I've seen them in every store yet. For the next one, I wanted a big chalkboard sign, so I'm taking a large black foam board from Dollar Tree, and then in order to get my letters in the font that I wanted them to be on here, I created a template that you can just print and place on the foam board, and then get the letters positioned how you want, where you want them on the board, and trace them right on top of the paper using just enough pressure so that it leaves a slight indent in the foam board for you to come back and fill in with your chalk marker. A dull pencil works really great for this. I actually had a mechanical pencil and the lead ended up being all used up, so I just used the plastic tip of that to trace my outline, and it worked really well. You can tape your papers down if you feel like that will help you keep them in place. I would just recommend using a tiny piece of tape if you need to. Just be careful, you don't want to tear the foam board when you remove it, so just be careful with the tape. You might want to also measure and make sure that you are aligning everything up correctly. I kind of guessed with the word will on here, and it ended up being just a little bit off, but overall I'm super happy with how this turns out. Anyway, if you go to my blog and you sign up with your email, I will send you the printable for this sign, stylemysweets.com, and then just sign up for the newsletter with your email. You should get the template print out immediately when you use your email. Otherwise, you can type the font and size lettering at home on your computer and print that out yourself, however you want to do it. I'm also using a set of wall stickers on here. I thought that the pink flowers on here would be perfect to go with my Valentine's decor. The trick is you cannot cut all the way through because you do need the flowers that are on the other side. but I did this with clean, dry hands. And even though I had to kind of peel off and hold the sticker while I was trimming it, it still was plenty sticky enough to stay on the foam board without a problem. Worst case, if yours is not sticking, you can use a little bit of glue if it's not sticking for some reason. But then on the bottom, I debated whether or not to have like a flower coming from each side or to have them both together in the center part down here, the same as at the top. Let me know which way you think looks better. I ended up calling my older daughter Renee in, and she liked it this way, so that's what I went with. But I think either way looks really good. And then you could hang this up with some twine or rope or use it anywhere in your home. So I found these in Dollar Tree. These are little packs with 10 lights on them. They're battery operated, so I was thinking of using them up on top of the mantle just to add in a little bit of color, a little bit of fun. I might put the pink lights around that one, but I think I'm gonna get started by taking out this one here. So I think you can see a little bit better. Sorry for the glare on there. Let me move this and see if you guys can see a little better now. Yeah, there they are. Okay, so you do need a screwdriver to get in here. The only thing that I kind of wish was a little bit different with these is it's a little bit of a pain to have to switch them on and off, you know, depending which location you put them. I feel like remembering to go and turn them on up on the mantle is something I'm probably not gonna think of doing all the time. So I wish that they had a timer. If they had a timer on these, or if they were plug-in, either way, I feel like that would be amazing. Let's see. Kind of do want the little hearts to be hanging down a little bit so that you actually see the heart shape. And then these are just the margarita glasses from Dollar Tree that I'm using as candle holders, but I'm just like undecided if I need to put something under this one and maybe make them two different heights, although the candles are two different heights, so you still do kind of get that feel. Somehow these ferns feel like they need to go. Anyway, this is what it looks like with the sign up here on the mantle, and I'm gonna end up coming back and just restyling my whole mantle. I just want to stick something up there just so you guys can kind of get a feel for it and for the size and for what you can do with the garland and with the chalkboard sign. Okay, so moving on, I wanted to make a little love banner. I do recommend that you measure out your burlap ribbon for this. I measured mine just using this scrap of ribbon because you don't really need them to be an exact height or length. I just needed them to all be the same length, if that makes sense. So I folded one end over a piece of twine or rope or ribbon, whatever you want to use. And I just added a little bit of hot glue to keep the edge down in the back. I was careful though not to glue the actual piece of twine so that this way I will still be able to slide the burlap piece back and forth where I want it. I did 4 of these because I want to write the word love, and then I folded the ends side to side and I just cut diagonally up into the middle to create kind of this upside down V kind of fishtail design at the end of the burlap pieces. I also took a small red ribbon from Dollar Tree, which was still too wide for my taste to fit on here. I felt like I would not have enough room, so I trimmed that right up the center in half so that I could just add half of that ribbon along each side of the burlap piece, and a little bit of hot glue keeps everything in place. I did cut the ends diagonally so that they would match that same notch that we cut into the burlap ribbon already. Be creative though and trim it however you like. You can totally customize this, and you know, you can leave it plain if you'd rather not cut the notch into it, whatever you want to do. For my letters, honestly, my regular Sharpie marker was really disappointing me. I really do recommend using the black paint Sharpie marker. If you have one, I will link the one that I'm using down below. You guys know I use it a lot in so many of my DIYs. And then the final touch was adding some little pink heart stickers on here. So cute. I thought about adding this maybe into my coffee bar stand, something like that, but I ended up just taking an extra gold frame that I had from Dollar Tree and cutting my twine, gluing it to the back of the frame, and then using this like a little piece of decor here. For now, it's on this little side table, but stay tuned because I will be sharing my Valentine's coffee bar and home decor in a future video as well, if you want to see exactly where I end up using all my DIYs and what everything looks like once I'm finished decorating for Valentine's Day. Next, I'm taking a wreath frame from Dollar Tree, and I was really loving this pink and purple card. I think it is so gorgeous, so I decided to gather some light pink, dark pink flowers, also purple flowers, and stick them into the wreath. I do recommend hot glue to keep everything in place, although if you're not sure where you want the flowers to be in the wreath, or if you think that you might want to take them out to repurpose them, what I tried to do was just kind of get away with sticking longer stems. I cut it so that I had a longer stem on the flower, and I just stuck them into the wrapped willow branches of the wreath here, and they do stay in place pretty well like that, so I think you can get away without gluing it if you don't want to. I did use a couple dots of hot glue up on top in order to just keep the card where I wanted it, and I cut a piece of ribbon and hot glued that as well at the top, just a little loop of ribbon in order to make a hanger for the wreath. Oh, I should mention also, I only used the front of the card, so I just kind of bent the front and back. I just bent it back and forth until I was able to neatly separate and just tear off the front piece to attach inside the wreath as part of my decor. And then I got a different idea, and I changed my mind and decided that I either wanted to paint the wreath dark brown and hang it on a white door or wall, or paint it white so that it would show up if I hang it against a dark wall or a dark colored door. So yes, I ended up coming back in here with white chalk paint after the fact, which was a little difficult, I will say, to paint around everything. But if you know what color that you want your wreath to be for sure, I definitely recommend maybe just spray painting it or something before you start attaching all of your embellishments on there. Anyway, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you're still here, and let me know which one of these Valentine's DIYs was your favorite. Have a beautiful, blessed day. I will see you soon in the next one. Bye!